There's another question there about Michael Burry from Jesse Wood, if you want to pull that
Yeah,
up,
I was
Jack.
actually about to pull that one up. Do
Perfect.
you follow Michael Burry, and would you consider him to be a cigar butt type investor? I don't, does he really have like a one singular philosophy you can really nail him on?
Well, I guess to quote The Big Short, he will look for value wherever he can find it.
Yeah, yeah.
whether that's in a cigar,
For,
but like a GameStop or
whether
a
it's forwards or backwards too, it'd be on the
yeah,
short side or
yeah,
long side. So
yeah, for sure. So whether it's long, short stocks, or some derivative of some
yeah,
kind,
he's got a bunch of
uh,
Google options, I think, still.
yeah.
So yeah, he's kind of all over the place, but intentionally, it's not random.
Mm.
He
Don't want to make
definitely
Yeah.
has parts of his portfolio that are cigar butts, as Benjamin Graham would use them. Like there's a handful of net stocks in the portfolio,
right.
but I don't think his overall portfolio strategy is to do exactly that. That's just one aspect of what he's looking for and where he can find value.
He's not
Mm.
stubborn. He'll find value wherever it is. That is probably the best way to put it.
Yeah, and I think there's quite a lot to admire with that strategy. Like, I think a lot of people can kind of box themselves into a certain type of investment strategy, and miss a lot of stuff. Whereas Michael Burry is, open to anything, to the point where he's going out again to, if you've watched The Big Short, he's heading to banks and getting them to make some sort of derivative that doesn't exist in order for him to make a certain investment. So I think it's quite cool that he's open to all that stuff.
That's something I'm not trying to do what Michael Burry's doing, but it's something I've really gone through, especially over the last year. Coming from a lot of my energy was focused towards learning about real estate. And I'd say in the last year, a lot more of it has gone towards learning about stock valuation and valuing companies, which because it kind of there's a lot of similar values there. And I don't know what, and maybe next it'll be learning more about options or more derivative type stuff. You can learn the next area to that thing we were saying about like being dynamic. That takes a while to get there, but if you can learn a lot about an area that can translate over to another area, then all of a sudden you can do something like what Michael Burry's doing, where you can be comfortable with many different types of assets and still have a great performance.
Yeah, I guess the only other thing to keep in mind is there is a lot to be said for staying within your circle of competence. So
Don't be reckless.
Be open to things, but don't be so open that you get into stuff you don't understand.